Well, hello everyone and welcome to, Super Dungeon Explore. This is my review of the Emerald Warband. Well, Emerald Valley Warband. Sorry, I don't actually have the box because I kind of threw it away and I didn't actually needed it. But I wasn't too sure if I was going to go ahead and review these. So, well, anyway, let's just carry on, shall we? So we start off with the hero, which is the Silver Chevalier. And this is the Silver Chevalier all by herself. She looks pretty good actually. Yeah, I mean, there's quite a lot of detail in all of that. I really like it. Look at that big flowing hair. Anyway, so what does she do? Right, movement 6, 3 action points, so quite normal there. Range of strength is 2. 2 spaces, isn't it? 2 blue, 1 red, that's good. Armour 2 red, that's good. Will is 3 blue, okay. Dex is 2 blue, so not all that great. Crystal is yellow, also known as a citrine. Right, 5 health, 1 potion, okay. 2 offense is Silver Star, which is a melee, cross 3, which I think that's really good. Yeah, cool. Next one is 2 action points. So Silver Lance, 1. So 1 range of that with +1 strength and pounce. So pounce is choose an enemy model anywhere within 5 squares and line of sight. Place the model with pounce adjacent to the target, then make an offense roll as normal. So 2 offense actions. You get to kind of do a big move and attack with +1 strength. Okay, the range is 1, but I don't think no one would care for that. So the potion is Quicksilver Elixir. Right, drink immediately after a defense roll has been made. Re-roll all dice from the last defense roll. Excellent, can't go wrong with that. Well, I'm not surprised when it comes down to the Silver Lance pouncing. Get straight in there. You might need to re-roll the armor saves and all that. So I actually do like her. I've used her a few times and I think she's quite fun. Anyway, carry on. So we come to the spawning point, which is the Fungal Growth. These are not paired, these are individuals. So if you want one, you can have one, and you spawn whatever is there. You have 2, then you have 2 different types of spawning, but you can only spawn whatever's on there. So in case like the group from this one kind of all dies, you can't really spawn it from this one, it's got to be on this one. So here we have Fungal Growth. Classic. Has 1 armor, is green, has Sporific Cloud, 3 health. So it spawns, as you see, 1 Fungal Growth, which is just the spawning point, and Okra Shrimp, 2 Truffle Pigs, and 4 Kino Shrimps. Right, so let's deal with the Sporific Cloud. When a hero that does not have green, which is emerald crystals, moves within 2 squares of the Fungal Growth, they suffer slow. And anyone suffering from slow halves its move. There you have it. So you've got to be careful of that. The arcade mode, 3 health, like normal. It spawns 2 gangs, which is the Fungus Brigade gang and Pig Patrol gang. So that's them. We start off with the Okra Shrimp, which are these big scary mushrooms that carries big like spiked balls on the rope. Yep. In Classic, they have movement 6, 3 actions. Strength is 2 range with 3 blue. Armour is 1 star and 2 blue. Will is 1, Dex is 2. It's green, of course. Sporific and spongy. It has 4 health, 2 skull points to activate. One is Wording Shikati. Shitake, sorry. Right. Wave 1, just 1 melee. And Temperamental Toadstool. Backlash for 1 support. And Backlash is a normal thing, so I won't really need to repeat anything up from there. And so slow. Sporific. When a model with Sporific is destroyed, the model that destroys it suffers slow. Spongy. When a model with Spongy is targeted, push the model that targeted them 1 square after the action has been resolved, even if the monster with Spongy was destroyed. So, yeah, any attacks, they push them back. Interesting. So, what about in arcade? Well, that's part of a game, and as you can see, there's 2 of them, but the spawning points are individual, so if you're only going to have 1 of these, you're going to have just the 1 and not 2, and they just both go on to their own spawning points. Just remember, they're not paired, so you can't say it's like both of them destroyed, you get to spawn both. You don't. You only get to spawn 1 because they're just individuals. So I'll get back to the arcade version of the game, because we've got the next part. Oh wait, let's add these in. These are the Kino Shrimps, which they just look like that. Just walk around angry, kind of thing. Yeah, that's the kind of noise that they would make, apparently, all of a sudden. So, we have 6, 1 action point. Pretty basic. Strength 3 with a range of 1 melee. 0 armour. 1 blue will, 2 blue dex. Sporific Spongy. So yet again, if you kill it, suffer slow, and if you damage it or even kill it, push 1 back. It's emerald crystals, 1 health, 1 skill point, 1 bounce. So range 1, push 1. Okay. And 1 there is bump, attack, and push 1. Okay. Interesting. And yet again, that's the rules for them. You have 8 of them if you're having both on the board, but at the same time they are individual spawning points, so when the spawn point goes for this one and they all die, you cannot respawn them because there's nothing to spawn because their spawning point is gone. So again, they've got to be put to one side, unless you're only going to have 1 of the spawning points anyway. So yeah, individuals, fun. Right, the game is, you get these Fungus Brigade. Yet again, because they're individuals, you can have 2 of these type of games, 1 for each spawning point. On its own, 1 action, but in the game, 3. On its own, strength 2. In the game, yet again, 2. On its own, 3. In the game is 3. No, sorry, on its own is 2. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Right, movement 5 and health of 4 for the Okra Shrimp. When it's Kate, wave 3, okay. Kino Shrimp 5, 1 health. Spongy Sporific, again, Spongy Sporific for the Okra Shrimp. Yeah, okay, I have actually played these. I've only had just the 1 game, and well, they're kind of annoying. I could guarantee you that. Very, very annoying. And yet, strangely satisfying when you kill them with fire. I don't know why. I just have this like strange satisfaction of setting mushrooms alight. Pyromantic technique, perhaps. Anyway, let's carry on. We now come to the Truffle Pig, which there's 4 of them, but yeah, again, 2 for one of the spawning points, 2 for another for the other spawning point, not 4. So, Truffle Pigs. Right, 7 movement, 2 actions. This is the classic, of course. Right, range of 1 for melee with 2 red. That's quite nasty. 1 star for armor. Okay. 3 blue will, 2 blue dex, citrine, 2 health, 2 skull points. Right. 2 actions for Tusker. Range 1, +1 strength and knockdown. Okay. 2 funky fungus sniffer. Sorry. I don't know how to read apparently. Right. Spawn 1 Kino Shrimp from the spawning pool adjacent to the Truffle Pig. So, yeah, you could actually get some models back, just like that. I mean, without spawning, to get some of your models back onto the board is pretty good. And you get 2 of them, you could do it twice. So it's kind of a little race to try and get to kill these, perhaps. Well, anyway, here you go, 2 cards. What about the arcade version? Well, let's have a look. So, 1 action, 2 strength, or 3 if they're in the game. There's 2 or range of 3 if they're in the game. Movement 6, 2 health, 2 armor. They have knockdown. They got the funky fungus sniffer. Yet again, does the same thing. Spawn Kino Shrimp. And if they're both together, the Tusker charge +1 strength. So, big strength of 4. That's quite nasty. So there you have it. That's the Pig Patrol. Yeah, again, you always get 2 because individual spawn points. Yeah, okay. Next, we now come to the mini boss, Glamor Wing. She is the Emerald Dragon. She's big. She's got wings. She's a dragon. I mean, and she's actually pretty amazing as well. Not just the model, but also her cards. So, alright, movement 8, 3 action points. Right, a strength of 2 red with a 2 space melee attack. Armor, 2 stars with 1 red for armor. Will, 3 red, range of 6 magic. Yes, she's a magic user. So, 3 blue decks, okay. Red, immune to Bane, immune to Curse, and she can fly. 5 health, 4 skull points. So, not Curse, Hex, sorry. I'm getting all of these wrong. Right, so, 2 Breath of Dream, magic attack, Lance 6, does slow. Okay, it's not bad. Movement 8 and all that, fly, very hard to catch her if you're slowed down. Right, so another one which is the support, Verdant Maze. 6 will versus will and compel 6, and her will is 3 red, remember that. There's another one right there, Bay Curse. 6 will versus will, and yet again it's, I always keep forgetting this, it's Bane and Hex. Yeah, this is the bit where you use this on the hero straight away first, before attacking. Because, well, you don't really have much of a choice. Because she's what she does. It's an amazing thing. Yeah, everything is already kind of known. so they're all basic. Arcade version, 8, 2 action points, strength 4, armor 4, range of 6, 6 health, immune to Hex and Bane, can fly. Breath of Dream, Lance 8 does slow down, Fade Curse, just Hex and Bane. Yeah, that's really it. So, yeah, she's a magic user, she's a dragon. She does ability statuses. Great. Last but not least, the treasure that she has. It's called Shimmering Robes, +2 dex in blue. Stealth. So, action target and multiple stealth. Reduce their range by 3 to a minimum of 1. Great. 2 actions right there. Verdant Dream, range of 6. Will versus will to compel 6. Okay. It's just okay. I mean, stealth is really good. If you're facing the right monsters anyway. And compel can just really make things simpler for yourself. It is a will versus will, so it's more or less for the case of like, magic users really, or anyone with high will. Yeah, it's not that bad. I mean, stealth is pretty amazing. So yeah, okay. And there you have it. That was the Emerald Valley Warband. What do I think of this? Well, I like the hero. I like Glamor Wing. The single spawn points are pretty neat. You know, it doesn't stand out great, but it doesn't stand out okay. It's more like an in-between kind of thing. So I'm gonna give this one, it's a tough one. I'm thinking about 6.5 to about 7 out of 10. I'd probably go for the 7 just because I do like the hero, I do like Glamor Wing, and I do like that the monsters spawning points are not a paired spawning point, even though they're like the same things. So it's an option, so you don't have to keep using like lots of double spawning points kind of thing. They're just literally singles. So that's why I'm giving this a 7. The treasure is, you know, it's okay. It's not bad. It's not good. It's not overly exciting. And yeah, some of the monsters I have used a lot, and like I said, I think it's quite fun when it comes down to the mushroom monsters. Just burn them. I still don't know why I find that so quite fun. But anyway, there you have it. A 7 out of 10. Yeah, so there you have it. Until next time, thank you very much. Bye.